I just saw someone who was such an inspiration, who is such a light at the end of the tunnel. And it's amazing. It was just amazing to me. It literally brought tears. So now let's talk about it as we all are. Hello there, my darlings. Today is March 17th of 2025, and a happy St. Patty's Day to all of you. So today, while watching Will the Glarer, Miss Karen Reed came on live and was so thankful. She was just radiant. And you know what? If she can be radiant, so can we. Yes, it's disgusting. Yes, some of the things that the Commonwealth is doing, and as of today, there's more filings. And bottom line, I think the strategy is to just get rid of Karen's entire witness list, entire expert list, and just cut her off at the knees, bottom line. And now, I think, if I'm not wrong, I believe that I did see that there was someone from the Commonwealth, Pinocchio maybe? I'm not so sure. Anyway, that does not want to have the people outside wearing their supportive clothing for either side that they're on. What are they trying to do? Dictate what everybody wears now to court? That's kind of ridiculous. So, before we get started, I'm not a lawyer, I'm not law enforcement. I am not a medical professional, but I am a tarot reader and a profiler. And I want to look into this hearing that we have tomorrow. And I do say we, and you know, it's funny, Karen said that this is our defense. And you know, so many of us feel like that because she feels like family. And she is such an inspiration that today I want to lighten things up a little bit. I want to look into things, and because of her, in honor of her, I'm reading on a lighter background. I do have a Kipper deck, and I have an angel deck that, now I've got some other cards to the side here, but I want to read from her perspective for what's going on tomorrow, because I think that's really, really important. And if you'll do me a favor, if you haven't subscribed already, please do me a favor and subscribe, like. That helps to get the word out for Karen. You know, because that's what we can do, is be a worldwide presence. The Commonwealth knows. Now, there's many people that don't believe in Karen, but the Commonwealth knows that she's factually innocent. That's my opinion. And, you know, this is an entertainment channel, so I'm here to entertain. What else am I going to say? So here we are. We're going to get started with this large Influence of the Angels deck. I know that you have seen them. A lot of energy left over. If you weren't in my live last night, it was absolutely wild with the words that we got, and there are some cards that fell out. We're not going to take them because it hit my thumbs, but the Page of Cups. This means this is an announcement. Incoming, and look at that little girl in the cup. I'm going to say that's Karen. There's incoming information. There's incoming, sorry about that. Scooby and Riley are here by my side, and they just had a little disagreement. All right, so this is telling us that there's more to come. I think tomorrow, my darlings, is going to be extremely eventful. Now, I did pre-shuffle, but I like to show you that I shuffle as we go along. And as we cut, spirits, guides, angels, we're asking for some direction and guidance, in this particular case for Karen. And we're asking for her protection as well. Let's see what's happening. First card off the top. 9 of Wands. That's interesting. The Queen of Cups. Now that's Karen, because she is a water sign. And the Queen of Cups is equivalent to the Queen of Hearts in the Cartomancy deck. We're going to lay out 3 because they are so large, and look at this Emperor. Emperor. Putting this to the side. Now the Emperor is also the sign of Aries. But I'm also going to say that he is a person of authority, and he is representing the CW tomorrow. But this card, the reason I said it's interesting, and by the way, this particular deck, there are angels in every picture, in every card. And there's a little angel up here. She's got some angels on her dress. He's got wings. I guess he's considered an angel, but not if he's with the CW. Anyway, here we are. The 9 of Wands. Now look at this guy. Look at his face. The wands are fire element. Now this looks like he's not so young. Looks like he's been going through some hard times. Now that would represent Karen with the hard times. She is very young. But you can see the color on the wands. It goes from a darker color and gets more red, more colored on top. He has made a choice of these 9 wands, and it looks as though, look at him. He's made a choice, but he doesn't really want to share it. And I believe that's what's going to happen tomorrow. During this hearing, something will happen with the case, not with Karen, but with the case, that the defense makes a choice of how they're going to proceed. That will happen because of this Emperor type fellow. Now, usually the Emperor represents fairness, guidance, direction, experience, wisdom, understanding. But in this particular case, of course, we know better. And the fact that there is an authority figure behind her makes it, you see, if this were different, then it would be someone that would be for Karen, because see, she's looking. But the fact that he's behind her back tells us that he does not have her best interests at heart at all. In fact, may I go as far, yes, I think I may, go as far as saying, in my opinion, they do not want her to have a fair trial. Because they know. And they have an end game. They have an end result. And there's a reason. A rich man. Now, that rich man in the other Kipper deck is a wealthy man, and we've named him AJ. And you know what? AJ came out in the words last night during the live. Hope. Look at this. Hope, big water. There is hope. And the fact that this is a water element, it says big water, meaning big body of water. Look, she's looking out over the sea with an anchor. She's ready to go, but she's also ready. She's also ready to drop anchor and get this over with. She's looking hard. She's looking to see what else there is. Isn't that amazing? But she's also looking to AJ for any help whatsoever. We're going to go forward. A change. There will be a change. And I believe there's going to be a change tomorrow with the CW. It may be subtle, but watch. Now, you may not see it during the hearing, but I believe definitely afterward, they're definitely going to know. They're going to know this is going to be very tough for them. If they try to get rid of all these experts, and especially the new ones, this new dog bite expert. I forget what his name is. Isn't that horrible? But I saw him today on Attorney Melanie Little. He's wonderful. And of course, the FBI expert. Doesn't want any of them coming in. What do you got to hide there, Hanky? Just a question. You don't have to answer it. But there will be change. There will be change. Now we're going to take this old style Lenormand deck. The old style Lenormand. Let's see. A tree with the 7 of hearts. A cross with the 6 of clubs. And the key over here on the CW with the 8 of diamonds. Putting these to the side. My darlings, this defense is about as sturdy as you can get. They've put down some roots. They're not shaken. They are very sturdy when the wind blows. They're holding on tightly, and this is a fulfillment card. A card in which they're going to fulfill the duty. If you didn't catch that, I'm sorry, I glitched. This is a fulfillment card, and they are going to be fulfilling. They're going to accomplish what they've come for. I can tell you that. The CW, in my opinion, does not want Karen to have a fair trial. Too bad. Too bad. Because look at this. Prayers change things. Psalm 56. When you pray, the tide of the battle turns. And it has turned. Now, I know what you're going to say, maybe, Zelda. Well, it doesn't seem like it. They haven't dropped the case, that they haven't done this. Well, you know what it does seem like? It seems like every day that we go forward, more and more and more evidence comes out of this sneaky, slimy, underhanded things. Gee, that's my opinion now. That they have done, not only in this case, but over the years leading up to this. And because of this, this is being exposed. It is frustrating, it is upsetting, but she has a higher power over her. Now, the way this is laying, the CW thinks that they have the key. They think they have the key to this success. Sometimes you have to let people think what they want. Just like the feds. I say no more. So now we come with this combination of the House of Zelda. Love is behind this. And you know what? I believe that. Because I think that Higgy had some extremely deep feelings for Karen. He fell flat. He caught feelings, as they say. And she didn't give him the time of day. And that's what started one. She's running a parallel game here. On one side of the aisle, it was John. I think a direct threat to some of those people that were at 34 Fairview that fateful night and early morning. And then you have Karen, and over here with Higgy. And the two were being blended. I shudder to think what would have happened if Karen went inside that house that night. There would have been no way. They would have both been on the lawn. Wealth and abundance. That is coming to Karen. That's not information. Ooh, did you see those flew out of there? Wow, wow, here we go. That is also a timing card. That is also a card in which it says that is for grounding, and wealth and abundance is for right now. And I know, Zelda, what do you mean? We have to do fundraisers, all this. Look ahead. Look ahead. What's going to happen after she is acquitted and she walks away? Wealth and abundance. Isn't that amazing? A change of direction. And there will be a change. See, we can't make these things up. You can't make these things up. And look what card this is on. The 4 of Clubs, which is in bed with the devil. Being swindled. Y'all know what swindled is. Did I just say you all? I guess I did. Y'all know what swindled means. My grandmother used to say beat out of. And in this particular case, yes. But isn't that amazing? I'm amazed constantly. A change of direction and definitely change. Let's lay out 3 more of these. That's actually Higgy, the Jack of Hearts. This Karen has experienced loss after loss after loss. She is not going to lose. Loss, in this particular case, is past tense. She lost money, home, career, retirement. That is Auntie Bev. We should keep going. Falsehood or being lied to, that's exactly what happened. And the 2 of Spades is a card that basically says, divorced, separated. And that's not between John and Karen. That is the falseness of Karen being lied to. Here's the Joker. It's time to look closer. And exactly what John told us in one of his EVPs. Time to take a closer look. Because there is a lot of hidden things, Karen, if you are seeing this. And there are a lot of people that are bringing this to the surface. The 9 of, clubs. This means answer the call. Well, what call? Well, they're going to be called upon to tell the truth. I believe Lolly because Hanky, in my opinion, keeps throwing him completely under the bus. The man has got tire tracks on his forehead now. So unexpected news is coming, and look at those eyes. This is serious, and it is. It is very serious. That is John. That is Hank. And there's a lesson in this. I want to tell you something. I'm going to show you this card. And my darling Boozy, if you are watching this, the first time I saw your picture, my darling, Boozy Beauty, this darling, wonderful creator who is smart and beautiful, all rolled into one. A lesson, but look at her. Doesn't she look like Boozy Beauty? I think so. I'm going to claim it on there. But there is a lesson in this that Karen will be bringing out. And it is her choice. It's her choice. She's making it. It's her choice. And it's not going to be bad. It's going to be serious. And Karen is getting help from the cosmic unknown about the CW, and we know that from right here. Now I could probably go on and on, but I'm not going to. Let's draw one more. Oh. That wanted to come out. The Knight of Pentacles. He is telling that more money is going to be showing up on behalf of Karen. He's putting that action in place. And isn't it funny that the Glare is having a 12-hour fundraising event for Karen today? And I think as of when I last saw at the recording of this, they raised over $4,000, and I'm sure it will be more by the time you see this. Look at that. Now, you know what? Karen has this Joan of Arc thing, as far as I'm concerned, going on. Now, she's not going to be burned at the stake. But this is her. This is the Seven of Wands. She's standing here going, now this is her energy, okay? She's standing here saying, I will protect what is mine. I will stand up for what is right, and I will fight to the finish. I will put my borders up around me to whatever degree that they need to be put at, because I'm done. And that's, I mean, look at that. I think that's a beautiful card. Why? Have you seen the angel above there? Have you seen that there is a divine guidance on that? And one more, my darlings. The Court. We can't make this stuff up. She's really going to go at it tomorrow. Her defense team. Quite frankly, I don't want Karen going through this, but darn, I can't wait to see everybody in action. Well, Mercury retrograde is at full hand here because my computer, my camera stopped. So what I was going to say, tomorrow is going to be, it's going to be a tense day. But I'm also going to tell you to watch. There is change coming with the CW. Let's be watchmen. Let's keep a watch. Even if you don't see anything in the courtroom, it doesn't mean that there's not change happening behind the scenes, because it will. Karen is getting help from the cosmic unknown. Well, we know what that is. It's not unknown. It's a higher power. So don't worry. I'm so happy. I wish you could have seen Karen today. Go over to Will's stream and take a look, and you will see how absolutely beautiful inside and out that woman is. And you know, we've all got her back, and we all love her. So thank you so much, my darlings. Please do me a favor, subscribe, like, do all the YouTubey things, and I will see you tomorrow. You can bet on it. Thank you so much. You have a good evening, and don't worry. Karen is going to be fine, because that's her. She's just going to be fighting. I like that. I like that about her. Take care, my darlings. Bye for now.